Hey Facebook, happy Tuesday everybody. If you're watching this with me live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. If you're checking it out on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel, Conspiracy Realist Universe, with a capital Y-O-U in universe, because not only are we in the universe, but the universe is inside of you and me and every single buddy. Everyone, guys. All right, so this is Jumpstart Your Thinking. It's my intention to finish this before the end of the year, and there are like 20 days left, and so I'm doubling up. So day 69, the Wright brothers flew right through the smoke screen of impossibilities. If you're going to question popular thinking, you will have to continually question your own thinking. We're not asking the right questions because everybody thinks they already have the answers. You have to constantly be growing. You have to have a growth mindset. Things are constantly changing. Change, in fact, is the only constant, okay? And so you have to question your own thinking. Anytime we find a new way or a way of thinking that works, one of our greatest temptations is to go back to it repeatedly. So even if it no longer works well. The greatest enemy to tomorrow's success is sometimes today's success. We think we have all the answers and we stop growing. All right. So if you're going to question popular thinking, you must also be able to question your own thinking. Right. So in your organization, if you were involved in putting into place what currently exists, it's likely that you will resist change, especially this year. So many people had to pivot in their businesses. Okay. Even if it's change for the better, people don't like change, right? If you're too attached to your own thinking and how everything is done now, nothing will change for the better. You have to be open and receptive to new information always. Again, growth mindset. Most people are more satisfied with old problems than committed to finding new solutions. And you cannot solve a problem with the same level of consciousness you used to create it. Albert Einstein said that. So when was the last time you did something for the first time? Do you avoid taking risks or trying new things? We don't want to stay in our comfort zones, guys, because all growth happens outside of your comfort zone. So if you aren't taking risks in your life, you must face your fears and start acting in faith and getting out of your comfort zone. All right. So one of the best ways to get out of that rut of your own thinking is to innovate, to try new things in new ways. You can do that in little everyday ways. And so journal entry is shake up your routine this week by driving to work a different way each day, or ask a different colleague to help you with a familiar project. Or if you're a homeschooling entrepreneur, a homeschooling mompreneur, right? Your routine is pretty much shaken up every single dang day. And so you don't got to really do a thing there. So day 70. All too often on the long road up, young leaders become servants of what is rather than shapers of what might be. All too often on the long road up, young leaders become servants of what is rather than shapers of what might be. When it comes right down to it, popular thinking is comfortable. Again, all growth happens outside of your comfort zone, so we don't want to be comfortable, right? It's like an old recliner adjusted to all the owner's idiosyncrasies. The problem with most old recliners is that we lose perspective about what they really look like. If we saw them with fresh eyes, we'd agree that it's time to get new ones. If you want to reject popular thinking in order to embrace achievement, you'll have to get used to being uncomfortable. It's like swimming upstream. I know because I've worked at it most of my life. Often, when I went along with what everyone else believed, deep down, I knew I was not reaching my potential. We don't want to follow the crowd, guys. Right? Like they're going in the wrong direction. And so we want to step out and be bold and fearless and do something different. We do not want to follow the status quo. When I did find the courage to go against the flow, it allowed me to break new ground and reap good results. And it allowed me to help others. If you reject popular thinking and make decisions based upon what works best and what is right, rather than what is commonly accepted, know this: in your early years, you won't be as wrong as people think you are. In your later years, you won't be as right as people think you are. And all through the years, you will be better than you thought you could be. Journal prompt for day 70 is to get used to being uncomfortable. Do something every day. My son is using the bathroom in the background. Lord help me. To get used to being uncomfortable, do something every day for the next week in a way different from what you're used to. For instance, arrange your day in an order different from how you usually do. Or listen to music that's different from what you generally like. Shake up your mind. Read a book that you wouldn't normally read, right? Do something a little out of the ordinary. Day 71, like I said, I'm doubling up, tripling up on these days because I want to finish this book by the end of the year. And so what do we got? Like a week and a half? Where has the year gone? Where has December gone? Side note, the Bible says something about time speeding up during the end. And I don't know, y'all, but it seems like time is speeding up. I mean, time's an illusion, really. It's a man-made construct. But anywho, none of us is as smart as all of us. Good thinkers, especially those who are also good leaders, understand the power of shared thinking. Together we are more powerful, right? When a group gets together and everyone has the same vision, that is so, so powerful. They know that when they value the thoughts and ideas of others, they receive the compounding results of shared thinking and accomplish more than they ever could on their own. They understand the following. Shared thinking is faster than solo thinking. We live in a truly fast-paced world. This is true. To function at its current rate of speed, we can't go at it alone. Working with others is like giving yourself a shortcut. If you want to learn a new skill quickly, you can always learn more quickly from someone with experience, right? Success leaves clues. Whether you're trying to learn how to use a new software package, develop your golf swing, or cook a new dish, whatever that may be, right? It's always easier to go to somebody who's already done it. And they can tell you exactly how they got there, right? Shared thinking is more innovative than solo thinking. We tend to think of great thinkers and innovators as soloists. But the greatest innovative thinking doesn't occur in a vacuum. Shared thinking leads to greater innovation, whether you look at the work of researchers Marie and Pierre Curie or songwriters John Lennon and Paul McCartney. If you combine your thoughts with the thoughts of others, you will come up with thoughts you've never had because you bounce ideas off of each other, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 indicating that you never ask others for input and 10 indicating that you nearly always invite others to share their ideas, how do you rate yourself as a shared thinker? Write down 3 examples of where you shared thinking and the positive results it netted. All right, so whether that was a coach or a friend or somebody that you took their advice, which, by the way, never take advice with somebody you wouldn't want to trade places with. Let me first say that. Don't take advice from somebody you wouldn't want to trade places with. Success leaves clues. Take advice from people who have been there and done that, who are living the life that you want to live, who are doing what you want to do. All right? And so write down 3 examples of where shared thinking, when you spoke to somebody like that, right? And what results it netted you. And I'm going to end it there because I'm getting ready for bed, guys. I hope that you all had a beautiful Tuesday. 2 more days to Christmas. I hope you're all ready. I'm off this. Truth, love, and light. And as always, namaste, beautiful people. Bye, guys.